All right, here we are. Let's get these bands underway. No Shucks given, electing to take the first set of bands. We're going to get the normal culprits, Charizard Y. Though we're moving into the phase where I don't think it needs to be banned as much. You just have to be wary about that mon. It can be outranged. It can be outkited. Certain mons can just grab it outright. Bound properties work. There's plenty of counterplay. Along with Charizard Y, it's going to be its partner in crime in Blastoise. Team CCL banning it outright. Along with Machampion. Over on No Shucks Given, we're going to have Suicune, Blissey, and Zacian. They are powerful mons in their own right. You don't typically see them banned as much. You know, I totally get the case for Suicune and Blissey. Suicune is just a monster in the mid-range. It is a mage in disguise of an all-rounder. It's just a bulkier mage. That is not a fun time for anybody. So I'm glad it's banned. Psyduck is still open. Psyduck receiving some nerfs here on its confusion moveset at the beginning of the game. The duration for the stun isn't as long. So the hitbox will just disappear sooner, which is good. Before the hitbox would linger and it wouldn't be as visible and you would get stunned. So that was a bit annoying. It's been resolved now, and here we are. Back to these picks, we're going to have Surfetched. And over on the left side, we're going to have a Snorlax and a Zapdos. Zapdos is a excellent early laner. Discharge is no joke. It is 2 waves by default, and if there's ever an electrical field, either provided by its first move, and I believe Thunder Shock, or its boosted attack, when the bar is filled, Discharge will get it a 3rd wave and do even more damage. Accompanying the Zapdos, we're going to have Psyduck and Buzzwole. This is a very balanced composition, a very scary one at that. This team wants to engage, this team wants to grab, this team wants to stun. Back on the right side, on the orange team, on No Shucks Given. Along with Surfetch, we're going to have Espeon, a not-so-common pick in Greedent, Mr. Mime, and Talonflame. So this is an interesting composition here for No Shucks Given. Their damage numbers isn't very high. There is some burst potential in Talonflame, absolutely. Brave Bird is crazy, Fly is crazy, and then there's the crits provided from Surfetched. But this team also wants to engage with you and pick off key targets. That's kind of the name of the game. Greedent is a great job of harassing a target in the back line. So does Talonflame. Mr. Ryan's going to be providing walls, or perhaps it is going to do the support moveset, the other one. Power Swap. Last pick over on CC Yellow. There's going to be a Palmont. Hey, that's just more engage with to push. No one quite outranges the other. Zapdos would have the most range, but Talonflame can circumvent that with a Fly. And a Brave Bird. This team wants to fight. I would say more damage is always on CCL. They have clearly the damage advantage, but damage isn't everything if you can't quite finish off your targets. So we're going to see how it plays out. Game's about to start. We pray for no crashes here. Starting up game 1. I'm very excited. Glad to have you guys here. Game's about to load up. Everyone has optimal hardware. This is good. No one has a Nokia. No one has a Switch 1. Oy, oy, oy. I think this game is nigh unplayable on a Switch 1, I tell you. I used to be one of them. Ready, go. We're about to get started. Over on bot lane, we're going to have Snorlax, and we're going to have Zapdos. That's going to be the lane to beat. In the jungle, we're going to have Palmont. Up top, we're going to have Psyduck and Buzzwolington. They'll be going off against Surfetched and Mr. Mime. Greedent's all on his way from the bottom lane to the invade. Snorlax is going to catch him out. Talonflame's going to be the jungler, and we're going to have this should be an Espeon over at the bottom. Doing its best here to out-secure Zapdos. It's going to be rough. Keeping an eye on this Greedent here. He's a greedy little boy. Trying to get some value, trying to get some buffs, trying to get some bolt, trying to get some farm. Slowing down the pummel at least a little bit. He's going to be moving back here towards his neutral farm. Zapdos trying to get a steal here. Not quite, but he's going to be able to get the custom farm. The contested farm, sorry. Securing that. Keeping this Espeon under leveled as long as he can. He just reached level 4. Back at the top. Back at that top lane. A fight's about to break out. It is almost time for A50 farm. Time to compete. Also already popping the X attack. Won't be able to use this against the potential jungler here. There it is. Talonflame getting a lot of that farm and is going to be able to back up here. The push is ended. You're going to getting vision in the back. Not time to engage yet. Buswell is very isolated. But is going to take down Surfetch. He's going to take out Mr. Mime. The jungler's back and down goes Buswell. Hey, whoa, Talonflame's about to get some pickups here. Yep, there it is. Double KO for Talon. Zapdos way too late here. If you're gonna come up the top, you gotta leave like around 910, 905. Checking out the bottom here. Snorlax taking a sleep break in the bush. Maintaining its health with rest. We got Talonflame online. Zapdos heading to the center because you know what time it is. 8 means Regidrago. It's gonna be left alone for now. Zapdos is gonna head on top. There is fights to be had. Surfetch is all alone there. It's already popped. It's detect. He's gonna use a dash in Leaf Blade to get away from that. Buswell's like, let me borrow your friend. I'm gonna use him as a battering ram. Let me borrow your body. All right, 30 seconds remain until more objectives start to spawn in. Looks like teams are gonna finally start rotating towards Regidrago here. Palmot's throwing it, but he doesn't quite have the numbers just yet. It is a 3-on-4 down over here. Talonflame with the fly secure. A lot of damage. Palmot is having a field day right now. Double KO. And it's be a team white down here. Looks like it so far. Green's like, hey, I gotta back up. These guys are crazy. I don't have enough bears for everybody. Sidekick whiffing. There's the Black Snorlax. Palmot's gonna be able to get a 28 in. Excellent teamwork. Snorlax backing up. It might be able to get a block out. There's a heavy slam. Block for preservation of its life. Talonflame not going for Snorlax. He's got bigger fish to fry. No Shucks given in full force. Dealing with this bottom lane. Zapdos and Bustle are dealing with top. Getting some farm in. Zapdos coming down for the defense. Bustle getting big and strong. It looks like he's on his way too. Zapdos is here. Looks like he was farming for level 9. He almost has it. Talonflame's gonna have to back up here. He's taking way too much damage. Surfetch is isolated here. There's the Palmot ult. KO! Surfetch, you gotta get out of there, mate. Espeon's in danger. Espeon does not have ult right now. There's the fly from Talonflame. That's not gonna be enough. Ma, double KO. There goes Espeon. A triple KO. There goes Surfetched. More like Sir Dead. Ha ha ha. All right. Snorlax gonna have to back up there. Almost died to Regieleki outright. Things have stabilized. More farm has spawned in. 153 to 116. CC Yellow has taken the lead. Uh-oh, I see a Buzzwole. Trying to get some farm here. Give me that. This one's mine. I'll be taking this home with me. Just look at him go. Just look at him slam things with those huge muscles. No respect. Buswell's just playing his own game here. A back cap for whoa, 40 bomb. Palmot. Zapdos over here trying to scope out the competition. Radiant's backing up. Not getting a lot of scores in. Over at the top. Uh-oh. Buswell goes down. Never that isolation we talked about. No, Shucks is good at isolating foes. Alright. Surfetch ulting in. Going straight for that attacker. Isolation. Can he get that? Nope. It was a little too hard, but he created space for his team to secure Reggie Ice. Talonflame diving in. Getting some major damage here. Reggie Ice is secured. You'd love to see it. gonna go towards no shucks given. Down goes Greedent. Espeon might be next. Gonna have to back up towards the bottom. Regieleki is back in effect. 36 is until Regidrago. Snorlax is creating a lot of space. Sirfetch'd wants nothing to do with that. Gonna Leaf Blade at blocking Snorlax? Oh, happy day. Regieleki should be just about done. Sirfetch'd trying to get the steal here. Is a little too slow. And now it's time to pay the price. You gotta detect your way out of this one, pal? I don't think so. Oh, he missed a heavy slam. Nope! Punch to the back of the head. Oof. Good stuff here. Over at the center. What's going down? Mr. Mime ulting. Creating some separation. Greedent's got to ult in. Down goes Psyduck. Mr. Mime is in imminent danger. Yep, Greedent taking down the Zapdos. That's our isolation we talked about. Shoryuken! Double KO for Buswall. Hey, let me grab that body. Work that body, work that body. Make sure you don't hurt nobody. Come here. Punch! KO! Greedent here getting a 40 bomb and is gonna make its great escape. So long, suckers. Score is 257 to 154. CCL still in the lead. Top objective has formed. It is Regice once again. No Shucks given is in range of it. Looks like they're going to go for it. And while that happens, the defender of support of CCL is going to claim spacing and positioning over at Kyogre. Regice once again falling towards no Shucks given. I don't have to update the board. Look at that. He's got a little Pokeball on that bottom center. All right. Wonderful vision for Snorlax. He sees half the team there. And that means the rest of his team knows. They're in the choke. Zapdos doing a bush check in their L. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime's in a good spot. It's going to engage with its old Greedent's just moving away. Whoa, Snorlax right there trying to catch somebody. The bounce is broken. Mr. Mime is all by himself. Fly Talonflame coming in just in time, and ult's gonna follow through. Yep. Isolated. Isolated. Buswall all by itself. Double KO for Talonflame. All right. This team, the team in, not CCL, sorry, and no Shucks given, they can secure, but they can't really rip. But here's the whammy. CCL doesn't have to rip, but they're gonna have to try to secure. But Snorlax trying to create some separation, pushing people out of the pad. Oh no, fly secure. That's a little too early. No, just in time. Mr. Mime gets it. No way. Goodbye, Psyduck. And so long, Zapdos. Buswell's like, well, now what? I can't defend this by myself. I only got so much muscles for everyone. No, wait, stop. Let me go, please. All right, Buswell got out of that one. But now we're going to have no Shucks given taking game one, it looks like. Getting all the scores in. Yep, it's now too late to rally. They're going to have to let this one go. Good stuff to no Shucks given. Unconventional composition. But it worked out. Huh. Don't you look at that as I live and breathe. No Shucks taking game one. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. Final score is 257 to 746. MVP's going to fall towards Blue, the Talonflame. 6 KOs and 6 assists. 89 overall rating, 190 points scored. Checking out this battle data. And it's 60k damage. Good stuff. Now, obviously, CCL had more damage overall. Just look at the Buswell and the Palmont, but once certain mons were getting isolated and picked apart from CCL, it just immediately fell apart. So, good stuff. Let's see what No Shucks Given has next in store for us, or in store for us next, as we move on to game number 2. All right, Kai Hugger is the map. No Shucks wants the first pick. Ready for the go-ahead, and we could start again. I want to keep these matches going because we got 2 more games. We got 2 more sets after this for different teams. I don't want to dilly-dally. All right, we're moving into game number 2. All right, something needs my attention real quick. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, back again once again. Checking out chat here. We're going to have By Play saying, I'm here for No Shucks Given. Aren't we all? These guys are an interesting bunch. They're always very entertaining. I always like to see what they do. They do not disappoint. All right. Well, there's the greeting again. But this time it's going to be accompanied by a Zapdos and a Meowth. Bit more traditional picks here. Greeting's such an annoying little guy. Just kind of does its own thing. It's a roaming tank that's just there to annoy you. And since it's a tank, they can't do much. What's up, Shiro? J_GG. Hi, I'm doing great. We're in week 12 of Articuno Unite League. Week 3, Swiss. It's a beautiful night. These are some exciting games. I'm doing great, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Getting some matches for you guys. Back on the left side, back on CCL, there's going to be Snorlax. This time, there's going to be 2 Speedsters and a Comfey. There's going to be Rapidash, Galarian Rapidash, Zoroark, Comfey, as I said before, and there's going to be a Blaziken. All right, they are roaming. They want to stay light on their feet. They do not want to be isolated like last time. So, I do commend, actually, Arod for going Pikachu. Pikachu actually does a good job of managing the flank with its Volt Tackle. So, if these speedsters want to come in, there's a price that needs to be paid at first. Are you going to have to pop your full heal? Or are you going to have to pop your Rapidash passive? Coming into the backline's not going to be for free. As long as his Pikachu keeps an eye on those Zapdos. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All right. Matches are back in progress. We have Miss Majestic going with a Zapdos. Taking Zapdos away from that enemy team. I'm about it. Hey, Moltres is legal. Y'all can play some Moltres. We can get two bird action. Akimbo bird action. How about it? I'm about it. How about you guys? Press 1 if you're about all those legendary Cantonian birds. I know I am. Ready, go. Let's get started once again. Snorlax at the bottom, holding it down. Rapidash is gonna be its partner. Zoroark is gonna be the jungler. Torchic Tor is going to be top lane with the Comfy. They'll be going off against Zapdos, who's wants the red buff. Good choice there. Going up against me out the top lane. This Greedent doing its thing, being a general nuisance, and over at the bottom, Pikachu is holding it down and is in danger. Back over at the top lane, Zapdos is like, hey yo, I need all this farm. I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten in like 2 minutes. I need these birds for myself. Thank you very much. Please come again. Grazie. Comfy by itself, but that is just bait for the Zoroark. I hope that Zapdos knows what it's doing. There's the XP to come out of the slow smoke. You've lived to fight another day. Hopefully Mimikyu could make its way to the top before it's too late. Down goes the Torchic. There's some value right there. Zapdos is holding it down. Mimikyu is here. It's time for another fight. No, it barely got the goal in. It's gonna have to work its way out. You do not want to mess with Mimikyu. Rapidash is here. Speedsters are here galore. It's time to fight. Speedsters got a lot of damage and they're in and they're out. Remember, in and then out. They're gonna be tough to deal with. They scale early. This Zoroark is already level 7 and they already got a triple KO. Yep. Ouch. Rapidash is like, so I heard you like taking farm, do you? Well, we'll show you. Give me this ball toy. Mimikyu's gonna really need its levels. Hopefully it's really running Shadow Sneak. Pikachu holding it down by itself. So, I know the speeches ran well at top, but like, the counterplay was at the bottom. Pikachu is the counterplay, but now he's here. And at 750, Ridge Dragon's about to be secured by Zapdos. Major damage. Pikachu, watch out! All right, Mimikyu's next on a chopping block. Oh yeah, get it out of here. Time to score bottom. Down goes Mimikyu. Score for everybody. The Space Cosmonaut. Snorlax is getting scoring. There's a heavy slang combination. Zoroark getting that stacks in. It is a menace. I believe it is fully stacked. Very prepared. It is about 715. It is halfway to level 10. Good stuff there. Heading to the top. No Shucks given needs their levels. They've been in this predicament before. Their early game is a little bit weak. Hopefully they can end strong. CC level coming alive here in game 2. There's a Volt Tackle. All right, Zoroark's gonna have to back up. It is halfway done, but Comfy's there to manage the difference. There's an overheat from Blaziken. Pikachu's gonna have to back up, but to what? To a KO from the Rapidash. Stomping on in, getting that 40 bomb. Let's go and score. And they got the Regirock to boot. You love to see it. Good work, mate. Back at the bottom. Chaos is ensuing. Yep, heal that off. Stay in the game. Pokemon Unite. It's in the game. Oh, down goes Mimikyu. There's a heavy slam block combo. Put him in the locker. That's right. Honestly, they should let that go. They let it go. Nope, that just in time. Blaziken won't be able to get that 30 in. Pikachu has his hands full and needs level 9 ASAP and needs to focus that Zoroark. Oh, yeah. I forgot they picked Meowth. Meowth means it's level 9, too. But it's about to reach it. It's almost 5. Pacing is relatively decent. They're hanging in there. They can almost... There's a Pikachu ult. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Hey, where do you think you're going, pal? I remember what you did. Be gone. Hey, where do you think you're going? All right, you can live for now. I'm only a trick room. But don't forget what happened. Tell your friends what happened. Pikachu jumping into that bush. Oh my god, focus, blast, focusing 2 people. Double KO for Blaziken. Double KO. Handsome stuff. Handsome work. Umbreon's Blaziken. And a sit on him, Snorlax. He broke his neck. He needs some milk. Yep, Blaziken's all over that one. Towards the bottom here, Meowth is in 2 speedsters. Oh, that's a done Meowth. He can't do anything about that. Rapidash blocking that one. Meowth is like, I'm out of here. Meowth, that's right. Meowth, do not go back in there. Please do not go back in there. You should have been based back. Meowth, what are you doing? Please, think about it. No! What a wild child. Uh-oh, Zapdos is like, friends, help. It's scary here. It's very scary here. Massive overcap, 49, oh my god. Greedent's like, well, that's the way the berry crumbles. Zapdos, get out of there, please. All the levels, all the glory going towards CC Yellow. Umbreon's actually the level leader here at level 13.5. All right, this is fine for no shucks given. They just need at least 12. 12 is a very... Oh, they took down Blaziken. That's huge. You thought you could farm there for free. You thought I wasn't going to come see you? Pikachu full tackle quick. Shut it down. KO on Pikachu. There's the Meowth ult. That's enough. They got enough tools. That's time for a clapback. They're playing for the late game here, folks. They got some levels refunded. They are at least level 12. About 40 seconds left till another Kyogre fight. Greetings here taking berries off of the side of CC Yellow. Good stuff. That is going to be a huge boon to them. The speedsters can run back to get some pocket heals from the berries on their side. Coming into this final objective, well, actually, there's going to be one more at the top. Blaziken is in position for it, but I don't think they want to quite fight for it. Or trying to get some vision here. Snorlax providing it. They're getting positioning in center. Blaziken's waiting for a back cap. All right, here's what's going to go down. Mimikyu, Pikachu, Meowth. Major players here. They're going to have to slow down these speedsters. If they can get a pick, it's going to turn out right. Whoa, that guy's isolated. Well, okay. That Zoro waited any further and he would have been done. He's going to have to be very careful here. They are wolf packing hard. Score is 494 to 77. CC Yellow doesn't need to touch this objective at all. Whoever's isolated, God be with you. Arceus be with you. If you're isolated and you're on CC Yellow, you're gonna get vaporized. Uh-oh, Pikachu caught a body, but he's by himself. Meowth, get in there. Another full tackle? Yep, that should be a cleanup there. Wait, he escaped. We'll take this other speedster. No, we won't. Meowth goes down. Pikachu goes down. Zapdos goes down. They almost had it. Meowth, sorry, Mimikyu goes down. Greedent's like, well, one of those days, am I right? No! KO, that's an ace. Well, time to rip it. You know the drill. They don't even need to score. They could quite literally sit back in home pad and just put their controllers down. But they're not gonna. They want more points. They're stat padding. They're fiends. They're not gonna take this lying down. I know Zapdos is. Same as Meowth. Game 2 going to CC Yellow. Now, this was interesting. No Shucks actually almost had it. They just needed one more Mon to lock down CC Yellow in place, and I don't believe Greedent was quite the right move. But hey, that is their style. Had they had like a defender like Snorlax or Trevenant, that whenever like Zora goes in or Galarian Rapidash goes in, that is they would be cooked. Greedent can't quite help out with that. And man, looks like it costed him. Final score here, 1,088 to 77. MVP, Gorilla Glue, Zoroark, 19 KOs, 13 6, 86 overall MVP rating. Look at the damage numbers. I don't know. I'm going to say at least 100K. 111. Yep, there it is. Excellent showing. Game 2 going to CCL. They're on the board. The score is 1-1. You'll love to see it. We're in a competitive set. Can't quite say this is going to be a stomp. We're going to have to move on to game 3 here. I'm very excited to see what develops. Stay tuned. We're going to get these set up for you guys. All right, we're back. Checking out these bands this time around. Mimikyu, Machamp, Char-Y, Zoroark, understandable. Zacian and Suicune, get them out of here. Too much shenanigans going on. I don't like these speedsters. In fact, I'm going to get some lockdown of our own. I want a Mr. Mime. I want a... Ooh, I still want Zapdos. I still want it. I still want it. I'm going to have it. All right? Like it, love it, gotta have it. Ice cream. You know what I mean? Back on CCL, there's going to be a repeat performance from Snorlax. It will be defending, let's see here. Don't quite know what CCL wants. They do want a Blissey, and they do want Galarian Rapidash again. All right, I see a speedster there. And Umbreon would be a good pick into this. They gotta lock down somebody. That was a weakness that the team had. Blastoise is back off the list. being toned down once again. More cooldowns being provided for Hydro Pump, for Surf. Much needed. It was a little too effective at all times. A little more back in line, more shine can be shown on other defenders. This is good. There's a bus wall. Right now, No Shucks is full lockdown. They're going to grab somebody. Someone's going to get it. Someone's going to get it. And it's not going to be pretty, too. Last two picks going over to CC Yellow. And it's going to be Gorilla Goo on... I see a full heal. That tells me Scyther. And I see Umbreons on Mega Lucario. Last pick for No Shucks. It's probably going to be Talonflame here. Yep, it's going to be Talonflame, all right. Yeah, okay. Damage check time. It's pretty even between both teams. Well, I say that, but there is definitely a lot of burst damage on CC Yellow, especially between the two speedsters and Mega Lucario, which acts like a speedster. Well, he's more of a dive character and he wants to 1v1 you. Speedsters kind of cool, go in and out. Lucario can do that to a degree, especially when in Mega form. So, yeah, massive burst damage going over to CC Yellow. No Shucks given, however. They're going to be playing together. There's going to be a lot of CC, funny enough. There's going to be a lot of lockdown. And there's going to be cleanup from not only the Espeon, but also the Talonflame. Look forward to seeing that interaction. All right, we pray for no crashes. Everything's in order. No one's yelling at me in another chat. That means we are good to go. Let's hopefully get this game 3 up and about. Get this up here. Oh wait, I gotta update some things. There it is, and there it is. All right, should be updated for you guys now. We are in game 3. So that is 1 apiece. And as you know, Snorlax, head to the bottom of the Galarian Rapidash. Gonna check for invades. Scyther is the jungler. Lucario's up top with Chansey, going up against Buzzwole and Mr. Mime over here. And then we're trying to get some scores in. Talonflame is the jungler, and at the bottom is going to be Squirtle and Espeon. Alright, they're getting some scores in. Rapidash is getting some stacks. Well, Rapidash is a ponytail right now. And it's running away from it. There is that dazzling gleam there. That's the kid's going to fall to Espeon. They're going to fight for this contested farm. Snorlax's health is a little low. He's going to have to take a little rest here. Getting his health back up. Oh, that's already a Rapidash? Wait, hold on. He's not even the jungler. And he's heading to the top. 2 species already at level 5 before 850? This is about to be a catastrophe. This is about to be a 4v3. Oh no, here it is. There's that smart strike. He's striking smartly. Yep, KO on Buzzwole. Next is Talonflame. No, he's gonna have to back up here. Doesn't want to overextend, doesn't want to give off levels. That is a victory in my book for CC Yellow. Both species here coming towards the center. Talonflames hasn't reached its 3rd stage yet. It needs level 7. Squirtle is still a Squirtle. Needs to reach level 5 ASAP. There's some fun here. Snorlax does see that. Probably going to stop him over in the jungle here. Rapidash is like, all right, you got that one. I'll give it. But I'm here to slow you down. I don't want you to be a Talonflame just yet. You're going to have to work for it. Rapidash is in immediate danger, though. Getting KO'd, and hey, he gave him the 7. Scyther coming in with the cleanup. Slash! 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 Push! Get him out of here. It's time to head towards the top. Scyther's level 8. We got a War Turtle. Mr. Mime's heading up. Bustle's behind. He's like, yo, this was supposed to be my lane. What's everyone doing here? I'm trying to farm. That's not nice. That's not cool. Drago is still available. Scyther's all over that, but farm is available at 720. Bustle's like, oh, hell yeah, time for some farm. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. Almost reaching 7. Rapidash is here. Who's gonna break the balance first? It is a 4v3. Snorlax and Scyther at the bottom. Time for the engage. Bustle's like, I wonder what's gonna break first. Your mind or your body? That is a power stop, Mr. Mime. That Bustle's not going anywhere. Yup, KO. Scyther, never heard of him. Get back here. Don't forget what you saw here. KO on Scyther. Good stuff, Talonflame. All right. No Shucks giving his back, and they're pissed. Taking full control of this game. Score is 111 to 82. There goes Reggie Rock. Blastoise all over that objective. He's like, don't worry, guys, I got it. I got it, I got it. Just do my part. Securing Reggie Drago. All is gotten, all is received. Heading down to Reggie Lecce here. Lucario has taken to level 9. Mr. Mime has ulted. It's time to get it on. Lucario is like, all right, I'm not 11, but I'll see what I can do. Getting ready for Secure. It's going to fall to Espeon. And Lucario disappeared. Whiffed ult from Buzzwole, but it doesn't matter. He has another body to borrow. What will break first? Your spirit or your body? All right. Yep. No Shucks has absolutely taken over this game. They're getting their levels. This is complete from game 1 and 2. They've got momentum and they're not letting it go. Bustle's like, this is exactly what I've been waiting for, kid. More farm just for me. I got to take my farm and beat up these Altaria and Swablu. Where's the bottom? CCL's like, all right, we're gonna make a push for top. These guys have had it good for too long. Scyther, you can't be roaming by yourself for too long anymore. They are looking for you. They're looking for a reason. I wish you would come over and flank us. See what happens. Blastoise, you better get out of here, you stupid blue turtle. Your time in the spotlight is over. All right. Slow and steady is the secure here for no Shucks. They actually secure it. Right there. Talonflame's ulting in towards the wall. Mr. Mime's like, all right, I got to ult right now. Slow these guys down. Yep. Secure and KO. All right. That is 3 people down for CC Yellow. And now it's time to take that farm. Give it here. We're gonna relieve you of your resources. You wanna fight us? Fool! Surf! Take this! Fly! Take this again! Hadouken! Blastoise goes down. Uh-oh. Talonflame, don't do it. It's not worth. Buzzwole's like, all right. I've been here before. I can fight this. I can break these cups. Down goes Buzzwole. Talonflame's like, I wish someone would overextend here. All right, I'm gonna get this ball toy. There is a buff. Sorry, there is an objective available. No one's quite going for it just yet. Over at the top, Lucario's going for a back up, but Mr. Mime is on the scene. You're not gonna get that 40 cent. You're gonna have to back up. Oh no, a fly! KO on, not on Lucario, but on Talonflame. The only thing better than 1 speeder is 2. 2 speedsters counters 1, if you believe it. A speedster can keep up with another speedster. You'd be surprised how much the species depend on their speed advantage. If it gets nullified, they're as mortal as anyone else. Blastoise trying to get some pieces of farm here, trying to get at least level 12. It is about 30 seconds till another Kyogre fight, the third one of the set in game 3. Snorlax over the bottom. He doesn't quite want to fight for it. They're going to fight for it up top. No Shucks. They want it. That means Blastoise is looking towards center for vision and positioning here. It is going to be Reggie Ice. They're going to be ripping it as fast as they can. They will get it. Time for a fight. Lucario all over Blastoise. Blastoise taking a lot of damage. Wants to eject to preserve its life. It's getting blocked up by Snorlax. That's a weakness of Blastoise there. There is the ult from Snorlax. More stuns there. This is a massive mess. There's the Blastoise ult. Hydro Typhoon. Lucario punch. Scyther KO. All right. Give me this objective. Don't mind if I do. Hey, man, there's only 2 of them left. Bustle's like, don't worry, I got it, boys. It's not like you get the top, I'll get the bottom. Uh-oh. Snorlax in position for a shield. It's going to be a heavy slam. Too early. Oh, Rapidash gets it. Uh-oh. Hey, get that Snorlax. He has a buff. I want it. Get him. Get him. Block. Block to live. Safeguard. Ah. All right. Dang, who went down? All right, it's not done yet. No Shucks Given is in the lead. It's 146 to 180. Mr. might go for a back hit, but that means it's going to be a full center top. They might have to let this go. There is no ults right now. Blastoise is going to go down. Yep, they're letting that one go. Mr. Mime, we're going to need you. Come on back. It's 226 to 280. Mr. Mime is back. Down goes. Uh-oh. Not looking good. Talonflame to too late. It's 300 to 280. 462. Yep. That'll do it. That will absolutely do it. CCL taking game number 3. Set is going to be 2-1. All right, 508 to 280. CCL taking game number 3. Sets 2-1 right now. Check out this report card. Umbreon's is the MVP with 111 points scored, 7 assists and 5 KOs. Sorry, 7 KOs, 5 assists, 88 overall rating. Good stuff here. But hey, we got Talonflame with 10 kills. That's nothing to scoff at. He was doing his thing. He was playing the game. Look at this battle data over here. 92K to Scyther. Oh my goodness, God, he was gaming. Just wasn't enough, though. Well, wait, it wasn't enough. What am I saying? He won the game. It was plenty. Performed above capacity. Good stuff here. CCLO. Let's move on to game number 4 here. All right. Let's get this. All right. No Shucks on second pick. Kyogre once again. Let's get it started. We gotta go, 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 go. All right, back to the ban phase. Who's going to get the first ban? We're going to see. And it's going to be Mimikyu, and then it's going to be a Suicune. Zacian, Blastoise. He had to just get Blastoise out of here. He's still incredible. And if he has half a second more on both of his cooldowns, that's fine. He's still incredible. He always was. He always was. All right, picks here. We're gonna have. We're gonna have some champ here coming into this game 4. We got my champion running in there with a submission, being a menace. You can't escape him. He will take you to Suplex City, and you're gonna like it. We're gonna have double support. We're gonna have Blissey. We're gonna have Mr. Mime. We're gonna have more all-arounders, it looks like. Well, I don't know yet what we'll tap pick. What will cripple pick? Corporal. We'll call it Corporal. There is the Snorlax. And there for every game, holding it down for defenders everywhere. There's the Miraidon pick this time around. Umbreon's on Miraidon. Not on any hyper carry all-arounder. Here's a choice. There's going to be an Umbreon, all right. No Shucks is going to need some serious offensive power to match all these supports there. Yes, I count Umbreon as a support. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled. It is a support in disguise. There is a Mega Lucario. Excellent choice. Last 2 picks over for CC Yellow. It's going to be a Chansey and another all-arounder in Palmont. Last pick going to No Shucks Gibbon for this final game. Game number 4. And it's going to be a Cinderace. I like it. Let's rock. Let's rock this joint. All right. About to get the game started here. Final preparations are in order. CC Yellow on match point. The best No Shucks can hope for is a tie. All right. All right. It is 10 o'clock. Dynasty and IRB are scheduled to play, but I'm the only caster available, so and it's up to them if they want to start or not. I'm going to be there right after this game, so that will happen after this game no matter what. Whether it's going to be game 1 or 2 for them, I'm going to leave it up to their discretion. But we're going to be focusing here. Final game, game 4 for this set. CC Yellow, our purple team, versus No Shucks Demon, our orange team. Chop and Chansey heading to... Sorry, Clefable heading to the top. Palmont is the jungler. Miraidon and Snorlax at the bottom. They'll be going off against Umbreon and Mr. Mime. That is interesting. Cinderace is going to be the jungler. And over at the top, it's going to be Lucario and Chansey. All right, Lucario getting some stacks here. Chansey's trying to stop all that. It actually gets the secure there. Slowing down this Lucario a bit. All right, Lucario's partner is Blissey. My apologies. Sorry, Chansey. I had it right. He's not evolved yet. Cinderace is here, getting some basics out. Palmont's a little behind. It is almost time for 850. This time is going to be a straight up 3-on-3. Lucario getting those secures with the quick attack, but it's going to go down for that. Machoke with the KO. But, Clefable going down. Uh-oh, Suplex City. He whiffs. There is the eject. Good stuff. Good defense. Fight for your life. Towards the bottom. All right, on Charge Beam. Secure is going to fall to Umbreon. Yeah. Those Shucks definitely has a better secure at bottom lane. What's going on over here? Something's going down. It is like, whoa, it is an invade. Down goes Palmot. Next is Clefable. Cinderace is like, hey, thanks for the farm. Appreciate it, pal. Buddy old pal. Regidrago is available. Cinderace is heading straight towards that. It wants the A press, and it's gonna have it. Say goodbye to Regidrago, chat. It is going down. All right, where will Cinder go next? He's the offense of the team. He wants to play for bottom. There's the Charge Beam. CCLs has their hands full. It is a 2-1-4. They have to get ready for the 720 farm. They're still going to fight for it. That is a whiff Charge Beam. He won't be able to get the long one. All right. No Shucks getting the farm here at 720. Back at the top here. Suplex City on the egg. On Chansey, on Blissey here. But Choke is like, all right, time to farm. Don't mind me. About to reach level 9. Palm getting a score and getting some stacks. Another 6 points from a choke. More stacks. Suplex. Palm out with the engage. Cross chop. Suplex. They're doing a wonderful job over here. Oh, that's a dive and suplex. KO. Getting the rest of their stacks in. Blissey can't do a thing about this. Towards the bottom, Regieleki has been secured by our heroes at CCL. They're pushing through. Umbreon does not want to be there. He's going to wish for damage reduction and for heals. Cinderace is like, I got you, son. Hold on, grab my hand. No! Umbreon goes down. Regieleki gonna go towards the CC Yellow here. Taking a look of the Cinderace. He's heading back towards his jungle. I'm gonna update this. CC Yellow on Reggie Ice. All right. There's an exchange. Mime and Snorlax, they are dueling at the bottom. Towards the top, Palmont is ready to engage. He's gonna fight them by himself. That maniac. Umbreon with the L. Taking down Blissey, but not Cinderace. Cinderace going down to the Charge Beam. Suplex on the Lucario. Umbreon's like, I gotta get out of here. Chansey with the block ult saying, too late! Umbreon's, let me go, please. No! Time for 18. Score it in. Uh-oh, that Sakar ran out. It is X-speeded. It is in mortal danger. But Champ's like, what do you think you're going, buddy old pal? Lucario with the ult. It's ready to go in. Hey, you ulted. It's time to commit. He whiffed his power-up punch. He's not giving up just yet. He's seeing who's going to sneak in towards him. Lucario whiffing a lot. Is going to get outranged by Miraidon to a Charge Beam KO. All right. CCL with a definite range advantage. Uh-oh, Mr. Mime has ulted. Oh, Machamp with the ult, but it goes down. There is it. Miraidon with the meteors. Justice reigns from above. Yep, Charge Beam. Double KO for Miraidon. Double KO for Palmont. Triple KO for Palmont. That is everybody. Champ all by his lonesome, ripping that objective over at the top. Meanwhile, at the bottom, Reggie Lecky is being secured by Blastoise and Miraidon. My champion getting Reggie Steel and is about to secure it. And he gets it. Towards center farm for no shucks given. They're moving as a unit. Cinna's getting some basics here. Uh-oh. Getting bailed out by Umbreon. Major damage there. Palma couldn't quite get it out, but Champ sliding on in with an ejected crotch chop. Block Snorlax coming in. Suplex. He's gonna actually bail out. Snorlax is all right. You guys got this round. I'm gonna move back. Miraidon's like, wait, I want a piece of that farm. Give me some of that. Oh, yeah, you need to back up, dog. Mr. Mime ulting. This, I guess this is the last time to do it. It is around 3:05. Time's a little bit iffy. I believe he's gonna get it a little late coming into this final Kyogre fight. But Champ's like, well, that's a lot of people. I'm gonna let them have that. It's fine. It's fine. Scores 239 to 121. The lead is still maintained. Cinderace is like, hey, look, there's an objective. I like those. Rip away. A-press. Pyro Ball secure. 30 seconds left. Things are winding down. This is going to be the final objective for the final game. 243 to 121. Purple team, CC Yellow. Orange team, no sucks given. Miraidon doing a bush check, not finding anybody. Snorlax checking the bushes as well. There's a lot of bushes on the Kyogre map. That's due to all the water. There's got to be more vegetation. There they are on the choke. I believe everyone saw that one. There's about to be a mean engage from Snorlax. Just watch this. The champ's going in. He found somebody. Palma going in. He has no choice but to dive. Lucario using the eject. That balance about to be broken. There is ult from Machamp, Mr. Mime, Snorlax. There's a cross chop. Chansey ulting. Justice running from above. Draco Meteors. Down they go. Down goes both supports. Suplexity. Down goes Machamp. It is a 2-on-3. Down goes Mr. Mime. It is a 3-on-1. Uh-oh. Cinderace is like, I'm out of here. Whoa, faint. Missed me with that. We got a refight, but we have no more ultimates. We just might have to go for it. It is 1 minute remaining. Left team does have a huge lead. Everyone knows that at this point, including the folks at home. Miraidon just getting some more form, trying to get some ult charge, but it won't get back in time. Lucario was there, thinking the same thing. Time for another refight. Cinderace is like, I gotta start ripping it. Snorlax coming in to protect its friend. There it is. KO on Cinderace, their beacon of hope. Miraidon getting pushed. Mod Champion with the suplex. Triple KO. Palma securing that Lucario. 20 seconds remaining, but that is it, folks. Game over. CC Yellow taking game 4, taking a set 3-1. Good show. That is it. That is all she wrote. Final score 371 to 121. CCL, the champions of the set. They will be taking 3 points for the week. MVP is going to be Gorilla Glue, 167 points scored, 8 KOs, 5 assists, 84 overall rating. But hey, I want to take a moment here. That Umbreon's, that Miraidon, 11 KOs. That is good stuff there. That is good work. Love to see it. 115k damage dealt. Oh, hell yeah. Good stuff there. Had nothing but front line to shoot for days, and he got it. Got major pressure on the front. It worked out there. Good stuff. Congratulations once again to CC Yellow. We'll be right back as we head on to the next set of 5RB versus Dynasty.